made this beat.
Welcome to Kicking It with KB. I am your host, KB. As you see, doing something a little different again. It's just me by myself. This segment or this part of Kicking It with KB is called One-on-One. Sometimes it will be me. Sometimes it will be one of the other members of Kicking It with KB. But specifically, it's called One-on-One because it's one-on-one. So me and you get a little intimate. Make it a little personal. But my subject for today is letters for moms. Specifically for moms. This is not any disrespect or disregard for the fathers out there. This letter is just specifically for moms. And I randomly just wrote this one day. And there's some research in here too, but I randomly just wrote this one day. And I just felt like that I should read it and share. And then all the moms that are out there, hopefully some will be able to relate to it, or if you have different opinions about it, that's fine also, but it's just something I felt like I needed to share. So here we go. Letters for mom, or a letter for mom. Should fix that. There are many different definitions of what a mom is or can be. One in particular that I liked is from HelloMotherhood.com. A mother is a protector, disciplinarian, and friend. A mother is a selfless, loving human who must sacrifice many of their wants and needs for the wants and needs of their children. A mother works hard to make sure their child is equipped with knowledge, skills, and abilities to make it as a competent human being. Now let's break these 3 sentences down. Protector. Not only physically protects her children, but mentally and emotionally too. We will do anything in our power to make sure our babies are protected from anything that might harm them. Disciplinarian. This one gets me a little emotional. Now that was me. I know I can't speak for everyone, so I'm going to speak from my experience only. My mother was more the disciplinary parent than my dad, which kind of reflects how Akeem and I are with our kids. A lot of times I feel like I'm too hard on my children. Sometimes I feel like the mean parent. So, if y'all know what that means. What I mean by mean parent, like the one that's a little bit, like I said, a little bit harder than the other parent. My children would prefer dad over mom. Sometimes I feel like my kids not hate me, but strongly dislike me when it comes to punishing them. In that moment, yes, I might be a little frustrated, upset, because I know they can do better. But after the feeling of disdain for mom lingers. Most of the time, it goes away because I can see my kids end up getting better at not doing whatever they are getting punished for again. Then sometimes I push back, become aloof because I feel like I'm hurting them more than teaching them. Not just talking about spankings or physical punishment. This goes for taking the TV away, taking the game away, not being able to watch, not be able to do anything, play with toys, things of that nature. And we're not even going to go deep into spankings and stuff, but children, when they do something extreme, yes, that happens. It's rare, but it happens. But as a mom, it's always a work in progress and learning moments for me to get better at handling disciplinary situations than to beat myself up for feeling like the mean parent. And we'll come back to this. Friend. That part too, but we'll come back to that. 2, selfless or sacrifices wants and needs. This is almost an all-around woman thing, but we're talking about moms specifically today. Reminder, this is just me speaking from my experience only, not from anybody else's. I can recall plenty of times I wanted to do something for me, whether it be a want or a need, and instead use it for my children, i.e. buying new clothes. Thankfully, I've been just about the same size forever, so I haven't had to do that a lot. It's a good and a bad thing, but hey. I have my mommy weight here and there, so yeah. But there are times where I felt like it would just be nice to get a new pair of shoes, nice dress, etc. Then while I'm out, I'll see things for all 3 babies that they either need or would just be super cute or handsome for them to wear. Or a toy I know they would like. For some strange reason, Anything I plan to get for myself just goes away. My children always have what they need, so no one needs to tell me, well, you should be buying stuff for them anyways. That's not why we're here. Mm-mm. Um, I/we moms know that. That doesn't mean we don't have one thing for ourselves, or we can't have one thing for ourselves every now and then. I say that to say don't ever allow someone in your space to have the audacity to fix their lips or form their fingers to text you and tell you that you can't spend money on you. I've unfortunately had people do that to me. As long as your child or children have their wants and their needs, you are good. Once again, my opinion, but you are good. You got it. We know you be making those sacrifices for them. Get them nails done. Go work out. Go for that higher paying position job. Go dancing. Give yourself that reward/me time you have earned and deserved. Keep in mind, being selfless and making sacrifices is a choice at the end of the day. Should it be something moms should do with their kids? Sure, but we choose to do that. And our kids showing how grateful they are for those needs/wants is a reward in itself. Always. Lastly, working hard to prepare them for the world. Competent human beings. As mothers, we can only hope and pray that our kids will be kind to everyone, show respect, and treat everyone fairly that lives outside our homes. I know y'all have seen videos of kids acting like their parents, and they will be an exact replica of how we say things or talk, down to how we walk. Though they tend to imitate our good qualities, they also can imitate our bad ones. One example for me personally would be me shutting down. If you to describe that a little more, I shut down if I feel like I'm being attacked or somebody hurts my feelings, even if from their point of view it's from a loving point, and they're not being disrespectful or anything. It's I've been doing that forever. So that's an example. I'm gonna go a little bit depth into that. I have come to a realization that heaven is literally me in kid form. But she has picked up one of my worst qualities, shutting down on people, mostly us, me and Jamal, or me and Akeem, her being her parents. I got this habit growing up, and not only did it with my family, but friends too. I would allow anyone, and I mean anyone, to say what and how they felt about me, something about me in a situation, and would say nothing, would rarely, almost never speak up for myself. Whomever would be speaking to me could be cussing at me, yelling in my face, aggressive, or just say the utmost disrespectful things. I would say nothing. Even if it was or wasn't true, I would not say anything back because I didn't want to hurt their feelings, say something I'll regret, respond out of anger, or my feelings would just be so hurt that I couldn't say anything, so I would cry. I'll admit that I still do that today, but I speak up a lot more than I used to. Work in progress. Heaven does the same thing, and most of the time it's because her feelings are hurt. Not saying that will never be the case, because as a mom, it's never my intentions to purposely hurt her feelings. But I know the way I say some things, that's how she'll take it. And she has seen some unpleasant moments or even heard when that happens to me. So that imitation lets me know I need to do better. I need to work harder, not only for myself, but for her. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to cry, so just... okay. I need to show heaven that mommy can stand up for herself. Not everyone has the intention to hurt your feelings when talking to you. It's okay to feel hurt, but let the person that hurts you know that they hurt you so you won't have to cry quietly to yourself later. I have to be a better example with my mental and emotional choices for my kids. Imitation is always good when they do something funny or show happy moments. The negative imitations are what I'm trying to prevent as their mother. If she/they do that here at home, then they'll end up doing it outside of the home also, because everything literally starts from home. I know I said lastly, but I saved the friend part, us being friends as mothers, for last. I'm always a mother first, but I'm also a friend to my kids. I want them to know that they can talk to me about anything and everything. I'm here for the laughs and the tears. I'll always have their back, always will support them. No judgment, only correction. Always give advice, and they can always count on me. Now, moms, I say all of this to say that you are a great, wonderful, selfless, loving, caring, beautiful mom. I know it gets hard at times, crying yourself to sleep at night, frustrated that things aren't going the way they should, people telling you how you should raise your kids, people telling you you aren't a good mom, feeling like you're a bad mom, feeling like you failed your kids, you're a failure. I've been there. Trust me. Too many times. But one thing that always seems to show me all of those thoughts are wrong are my kids. Them hugging me randomly throughout the day, telling me and saying, I love you. Even a simple mommy as I come home from work does the job. Those smiles, even the toothless ones, they missing a lot of teeth. The hugs, the kiss, the wiping of my own tears, whether happy or sad, always lets me know, always reassures that I'm doing something right. As long as they know and feel like I'm a great mom, nothing and no one else's opinion matters. Thanks for kicking it with KB.